recommend you if you ain't got a seat. Women, that means you're something I can eat, innit? Everybody here's been here from the beginning, but a few new bitches keep bringing.
Sorry.
I'm on a level that you were never gonna reach, silly. And if you don't talk money, then don't speak to me. They know my name in each city, and if they don't, they can ask their beach for it. Yeah, everything we do it easily. We turn up wherever we visit. So much to rock that they call me P. Did it? Oh, that's where she wanna leave women. I don't even care no more. I ain't even scared no more.
Your battles, match day number 3, we're inside Ruby Lounge. If you was in Manchester, mate, so we're about to get into the second clash of the day. This is a rematch. The first one was in Manchester as well at the Ritz, and one of these battles is doing his 900th rematch of this season. On the left-hand side, representing Knights, coming fresh up a winner match day, will make some noise for Villun! On the right hand side, representing Sharks from Manchester, we've got Raptor! Shouts to all the sponsors for Premier Battles, all the links for them will be below. Shouts to Geo for being the official partners of Premier Battles. As Raptor is home, he decided he wanted to start round number 1, so it's round 1 of Raptor, let's go!
Yo. So between him and me, there is a fucking list of abilities where he just isn't in my vicinity. Now the first thing, delivery. The second thing, performance. We all see what happened at the Ritz, my G. Now the third thing's rapping. Acapella or with a beat. I'd even go as far as saying lyrically, yeah, from the freestyles to the written schemes. We are different, G. You reference the things you watched, I reference the things I've seen. I said we are different, G. You reference the things you've watched, I reference the things I've seen. From the energy to the imagery, from the content and its conviction, B, to the flows, patterning and similes. Bro, do you want me to keep on listing these? No, because there is no debate. Close the case. Bitch, you couldn't hold the weight that I hold on my shoulder blades. It'd break you back like rollerblades. Got hands of stone like Thanos. You'll get rocked and left broken pain because you live in a glass house. And I am only a stone's throw away. What? Fucking looking like Baby Spice when she's 85. Looking like Baby Spice when she's 85. Hope you and your team came to fight. I'll step back, take my time, work my way inside, feint the right, throw the left, bow. Watch him drop quicker than a drink replying when he's coming back. I said, I hope you and your team came to fight. I'll step back, take my time, work my way inside, feint the right, throw the left, bow. Watch him drop quicker than a drink replying as he's coming round and take another hit. Like he's trying to chase a high, I'm all heart and the straight connect. Yo. Like he's trying to chase a high and all heart and the straight connect closer than an ace to 5. What? See, you are a good writer. Nothing more, nothing less. That is all you are. That's where you're gonna come up short for start, because this ain't made for any old Kevin, Joe, Brett, or Rowan. This is a well-known performing heart, yeah, we're right. I said, that's where you're gonna come up short for start. This ain't made for any old Kevin, Joe, Brett, and Rowan. It's a well-known performing art where I excel. That's why I'll take this when the judges score the card, or it'll be my name on any Polaris, yeah. The Northern Star, me what? Yo, I want, so what's good having a good penneth? When you spit it, you sound like a stuck record. But me, I get every member with the club repping, got faces looking like they suck them and I smell something that's sometimes you with money now. Yeah, you with money now. I sit in the rough fellas, the upset as I get the knife from the boot. Like Joe Pesci, you go. Say yeah, you with money now. I sit in your rough fellas, the upsells, you get the knife from the boot, like Joe Pesci and Goodfellas. Bad luck when you get opened up inside like umbrellas. Yeah, and I've been hitting the beat more than one. I've been hitting the beat more than woodpeckers. What, bro? Time, let's go, 150.
Let's go, Bill. Let's go.
Yo, round one, Villun, let's go.
Fuck a rematch. Not only did you have hometown advantage, you had a room full of people judge me off a myth. Utterly convinced my mom couldn't love me, entirely based on the color of my skin. As if looking like you would suggest you had it comfy as a kid, right? Alright, riddle me this. If your parents love you so much, then why'd your dad punch you like a bitch, huh? Ah!
Calm down.
And that's what I'm struggling to grip. That's what I'm struggling to grip. The more I think, that's what I'm struggling to grip. The more I think, I had it good. My mom and pa gave me cuddles and a kiss. Oh, you know, a normal bond between a son and the ones who brung him in. No, you don't, because you built a bond with the knuckles on his fists. So for a minute, it's been an angle I couldn't wait to rebut. Shit wasn't even true. So how the hell did you not take it as such? You don't know shit about my childhood. So what gave you the basis to judge? But I heard your mixtape, so you know I'm not making this up. Now you were raised by a drunk. Your dad looked at you with hate in his blood shit. Before battle rap, you knew a thing or two about taking a punch. I warned you, if you're my enemy, it's born identity. When I'm faced with imminent threat, I leave with blood on my hand from the ink in my pen. I said it to A, and then I did it to Rex. Watch me capitalize off his errors like Mitchell and S. What you told me should have been spoken to a mirror. Instead, I've mirrored the angle. So let's begin to reflect. At birth, come on. Let's begin to reflect. At birth, you said my dad looked at me and wished I was dead, knowing very well your dad looked at you and really tried to commit the offense. That's exactly right. That's why I don't listen no more. That's exactly why I don't listen no more or pay mind to what I'm ridiculed for. Your childhood was everything you wished it weren't. Not once did my dad see my skin as a flaw. I was a son to my father, right? And you were a victim to yours. Take care. Listen, bro. So I don't need a bribe or a bargaining chip for them to know who had it harder as kids. No bias, guys. But would you rather have a father like mine? Would you rather have a father like his? Because for me, childhood was sugary sweet. He had a childhood he wouldn't repeat. My dad got drunk and went to bed. Your dad got drunk and put you to sleep. So I ain't leaving you alone. You took it there, planted a seed and it's grown, so don't mind me. You're just reaping what you sown. You couldn't see it through my eyes, so look into my shades and see it through your own. Then dive in. Fuck leaving him alone. You took it there, planted a seed and it is grown, so don't mind me. You're just reaping what you sown. You couldn't see it through my eyes, so look into my shades, Ryan. See it through your own and dive in as deep as you can go. This ain't the sunken place, G. You're a feet or two below. Time!
same angle, full round, bro. Full round, check this, yo. You see the first round? The aim was literal. Let you see that his performance on stage is pitiful. Let him, before you, fuck off. See, in the first round, the aim was literal. Showing you his performance on stage is pitiful. Letting my presence make it so his space is minimal. Basically making it so you ain't applicable. See, you are a great writer, bro. And your stuff is great to listen to, but this is battle rap. You've got to create a visual. See, last time... Basically making it so you ain't applicable. See, you're a great writer, bro, and your stuff is great to listen to, but this is battle rap, and you've got to create a visual. See, the first time we battled, I was ranked fucking amateur, plain and simple. Now it's the rematch, different settings, and I'm about to make it difficult. What, bro? I'm about to make it difficult, because see, at first, I put it in black and white. Then I make it something the crowd witness. Stephen King. First I could have him outwritten. Oh, mate, it's a movie in clown villain. What? It's a movie in clown villain. I mean, first time it was the animal and lions. And shit, that Colombian left me with a bad cold, but it made you. Yo, it was the first time around, it was the animal and lion. And that Colombian left me with a bad cold, but it was like it left you, looking like Cormier. Post-fight conference when he eventually scrapped Jones, cause boy, I whooped your ass after sniffing more than a ferret in a manhole. Whooped your ass after sniffing more than a ferret in a manhole, and now you fought because I'm sober, son. You think you were better writer than me? Don't be dumb, I'll show you more. When I kill Villun with a pen like James Bond with a golden gun. What? See, the first time we battled, me, I did this city proud. Most man said I did win every round, whereas you got little reaction, bitched out, and try to blame that shit on the crowd. No, bro, they would just rather get a stick and poke shit on the ground and listen to that shit from your mouth. You spat 3 times as many bars in that single about and left with nothing worth singing about. How'd you spit 3 times as many material and still lose? Even I'm still trying to figure it out, bro, it had about... Even I'm still trying to figure it out, bro, it had around 8 minutes. You had around 8 minutes around and still lost. What, bro? What? Because you're a sneaky cunt, it's not the first time you did it. We all know you like to try and extend the limits. That's why Briggs has got a clock out like it's the end of his shift, in case you... So we know you like to try and extend the limits. That's why Briggs has got a clock out like it's the end of his shift, in case you try taking a piss. But me, I'm expecting to win. I'm expecting to win. Bet on the kid, put your house on it, and I'll beat him a fucking death with a Briggs joke. Yes. 2-0. God. I said me, I'm expecting to win. I'm expecting to win. Bet on the kid, put your house on it, and I'll beat him a fucking death with a Briggs Joker star. You thought getting on the wrong side of shotty was something we would never forgive? Till I got his boy staring down the barrel like, nah, bro, you got the fucking wrong end of the stick. What? Time!
He wants to let him talk for himself. He wants to let him talk for himself, yeah? He wants it. Let him talk for himself if he wants it, yeah?
Yo, hold it down, round 2 of the let's go.
Where was that?
Feet or 2 below.
Feet or 2 below. You're a product of your environment. Bro, you're just a product of your environment. What I see is the result. I feel it for you though. But the feeling got revoked when I heard you hit a woman. Did you learn nothing from the people in your home? Bro, you saw the apple of your eye get beaten to a pulp, life fleeced of any hope. So you should understand the type of grievance it evokes. Yet you blamed your behavior on a path your predecessor chose. But seeing your dad hit your mom shouldn't be the reason that you do it. It should be the reason that you don't. Yeah. watching the first woman you ever loved on this earth suffered and hurts enough to have learned there's no excuse. I don't care if you were drunk or on perks, and I'll know. I see my own go through it. Shit touches a nerve. 12 years ago, it's still a time in her life she struggles to work, which is why I feel like you should have done the reverse. My G, how the fuck you gonna hit a woman in the eye and still look your mother in hers, huh? Huh? So when he says he's a changed man, I don't buy the verdict proposed. Fam, if you didn't learn from your dad's mistakes, how the fuck you gonna learn from your own? Bruv, you're not half the man I am. In fact, what you did made you a wuss. So when you said women wouldn't date me, I wasn't fazed, I was cush. Because not all women date men entirely based on their looks. And at least around me, they can say they feel safe where they're stood. Wait, hey, you know what I find contentious? Calling you now on it when you share the profile presented. Here's an idea. Spend less time deflecting. Try reflecting with pride. I can say it's a line I've never crossed or slightly treaded. You can't. Your name's on record for that hook like writing credits, my G. See, crossing it to you might seem a minor step, but it's not. And that's what you need to realize as men that... brother, come on, man. That's what you need to realize as men. The trauma of a bloke can often lead to higher stress. See, a drunken night for you results in 100 sleepless nights for them. So you'll forever be remembered for that night within your legacy. You might have been indicted for your treachery, served your time, and then they set you free. But as a man, I can't prize you any empathy. You told Pure you're tired of the angle. Well, ain't that the short sighting of the century? When you're an abusive piece of shit, that's the only side that you will ever see. Ryan, you might be tired of the angle, but your baby mom's tired of the memories.
Hold it down! I'm about to wrap it up now, yo. See over in Ireland. There has just been this fucking big debate. And thousands and thousands. Bro, you don't far, you smoke. You're all in this shit, yo. You see over in Ireland, there has just been this fucking big debate, right? Thousands and thousands of women came and they chipped away about how abortion should be legal. And how we should listen to the things they say, and they said it in the most convincing way. Now the rumour has it though, the judge was going to say no. And he was going to keep abortion illegal and in its place. And he was just about to swing the case in the favour to all those that bid against, till they flew Villun out, presented him as Exhibit A, and songs about the shit he's rapped about before he rapped about it. I say that shit. Fuck out of it. See you over in Ireland. There has just been this fucking debate. Now, thousands and thousands of women came and chipped away about how abortion should be legal. And how we should listen to the things they say, and they said it in the most convincing way. Now, the rumour has it though, the judge was going to say no. And he was going to keep abortion illegal in its place. He was just about to swing the case in the favour of all those that bid against, till they flew Villun out, presented him Exhibit A, and voila, it's been changed. Oh, you don't Like them albino jokes. Tough shit, now you know how I feel. Same old fucking shit. You just reword and adjust the script. So go ahead, bro, get personal. See if I've got a fuck to give. Go ahead. Tell them about the wrongs I've done. Tell them about the drugs I've sniffed. Tell them about the stuff you heard. Tell them about the stuff I did. Tell them about the battles won. Tell them about the ones I didn't, fucking bitch. Of course, they'll talk about the title match. The closest he ever got to one was judging it. What? Don't fall! You're not gonna do another post-press conference because you're shit! Don't fall! No!
Hey, who gave him a coat?
No! You see, I'm consistent. Came from battle in the night to battle in the night. And you think we're gonna suffer a defeat? Nah, you ain't fucking with the team. You'll get Captain Man City by the company of King. Yeah, fucking little dweeb, scruffy as fuck, look at him in disgust, fucking pussy of the week. He ain't buying the hands to feed him, I'm just gonna fucking punch him in his teeth. Oh, you don't want me to talk about your girlfriend?
Yo, no.
Oh, you don't want me to talk about his girlfriend? Tough titter. He should have brought that slut with him, fuck with him.
You're exaggerating.
Look at him! Stood there looking confused as fuck, and he looked silly because you came from getting a pity fuck from her to being stood in front of me saying fuck pity. What, bro? Yeah. Fuck pity. Because see me, I'm different. I grab a man by his throat and look straight in the man's eyes and then put him through hell like taking it mankind. What, bro? Let's go. Bing, bang, bong. This is a customer service announcement. Please bring me have a cleaner to the stage. There is albino blood everywhere. Bang, bong. Time, that's how you do it. How many fucking things? Fucking God, smoke break. Smoke break. Smash it, Rob. Smash it, Jim. Yes!
Yeah, you're talking about us, corny. Yeah. Okay. Your own fucking fan club on stage.
Yo, hold it down. Yo, everyone chill.
Check our face off. I was calm. You were crying like a gal. Check our face off. I was calm. You were crying like a gal about how you lost your soul. I know, right? What a whiny little Mel. He turned right into a shell, with no pride or sense of self, esteem's at its lowest, the line on which it dwells in need of psychiatric help. See, your issue is you care too much about a title that they dealt. So you lost your mind trying for a belt, while I may be in me look like a title in itself. Yeah, now let me finish. I may be in me. You care too much about a title that they dealt. So lost your mind trying for a belt. So I may be in me look like a title in itself, and Joker Star had me knighting, so it helps, which goes to show. What you doing 18 bars takes me 9. What you display on mic, the basic side of a creative mind. So if this your boy, pray for Ryan. Say goodbye. And make your peace before I take his life. Gee, you're a fucking waste of space and time. You've been on a bad streak. And it's visible to naked eyes. But you know what? You're a fucking nitty. I see it every time I look at man. Science, you might be hooked on crack or watered down coke like sugar taxi. You're a fucking nitty. I see it every Every time I look at man, signs you might be hooked on crack or watered down coke like sugar tax. He told real deal about the work you used to put in traps. Lies. If you built a line, chances are you took it, fam. Chances are you took it, fam. Hey, let's be real. If we test you now, we're gonna find an opium trace. Don't worry.
Cocaine is an opium, mate.
Hold it down.
If we test you now, we're gonna find an opium trace. Don't roll your eyes. Instead, your head should be lowered in shame. Fair play. Don't roll your eyes. Instead, your head should be lowered in shame. Fair play. You get high as a way to cope with your pains. But shit must feel like the Matrix if alliance is only escape. If alliance is only escape. I mean, look at him. Life's left you a broken man. He calls himself Raptor. I mean, that's how he's known to fans, but around his way, they just view it as a joke or a fan. If you don't ask anyone who sold him a gram, I guarantee they know him as Cat.
Funny.
So as far as graveyard keys, I think the thinking's flawed. Just look at him. He prefers the sniffing sort. Bruv, you look like you sleep one day, then binge for 4. Bruv, you look like you sleep one day, then binge for 4. A kilogram becomes an itch for more. Then it's pound for pound like a bidding war. Bruv, you lost half your battles. Because you keep getting stay marked for dead. You lost 6 times between James, Marcus, Jem. So why would I waste half my breath? I ran through Briggsy, Force, J. Carter, Rex, now you. So that's why when I walk through your city, they pass respect. Wondering why I'm on your stage calm as heck. You got the graveyard keys, but that don't mean shit, because I put Manchester in the graveyard he left.
What an incredible battle. Really, really impressed by both of these guys who took their game to the next level. Villun's first, from his writing, structure and stage moves, was executed perfectly, and Raptor really seemed to be in his big cannon Tony D Jackass bag, which is always a good thing. Arguably it was Villun's thematic repetition in the second that let him down versus Raptor's inspired Irish retooling of the same old angles towards Villun in his third. Villun though should take a lot of stock and confidence from this match. This is easily one of the best so far on the network.
Right, Coffee, I'm judging Raptor versus Villun. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet because I think this one's going to be debated for a very long time. I'll say the first round went to Villun, the second went to Raptor, and the third, I'd say went to Villun. So Villun 2-1.
Yo, Bloodstrong, aka Mr. I've seen more in the night than you've seen in the night, aka the GOD, judging Raptor and Villun. I know obviously they kept it short and sweet. I've got lines where I just thought so. Round 1, yo, slow down a sec. Stones throw away, this is Raptor. The drop quicker than the Drake reply. Knife from the boot like Joe Pesci, crazy. Villun's, I think his opener was incredible. I think Villun's first round was probably my favourite round of the year, so I edged that first round to Villun. Second round, Raptor came out swinging. You can tell it kind of got under his skin, but it kind of woke the beast up essentially. So you've got to create a visual. The Stephen King make a movie out of this clown. Villun was ridiculous. Click out at the end of the shifts, it's obviously talking about the time limits and stuff like that, which kind of played into, because I think from my notes, Villun's first round was 2 minutes 25, so obviously well over the time limits. So I was done next to Briggs and I was watching it. I edged the second round to Raptor just, and then the third round, until they flew Villun out until they flew Villun out the whole abortion angle, I thought he executed that perfectly, and I think that counteracted Villun's first round as well. Another great start to the round. Where are we? Obviously, yeah, Cats in Man City, like company I keep before, that was a great. I thought the ender wasn't great of Raptor, but overall, I thought it was a pretty decent round. And then Villun's round, obviously, Bad Street, Naked Eyes, Water Down Coat like Sugar Tax, Matrix Lines Only Escape, Grave Years that he left. You see, the third round was, as both of them have said, it's going to be mad debatable, and it was. Who do you think you're edging it to? But I just think overall, I just think Raptors got the momentum leading towards the end of the round. So and I mean, this is by the slightest edge. Raptor, it's 2-1.
Craig, go grab. Great. I'm just going to keep this short and sweet as well, because like Kobe said, very debatable battle. Villun took his first, broke him down so well. I've never heard that done before. Second, I give to Raptor, just, and third, I give to Villun as well. Like I said, very debatable battle, great battle, classic. Check the judges, man.